cared about me so much that it gave me motivation to care again. This real credit goes out to my fiancée, Taisha. This real credit goes out to my fiancée, Taisha Thomas, because in 2017, she was the one who founded Law Services, their specialized unit, the Veterans Right Project. After looking up and calling several places, it was Catherine Mendolia from Law Services who returned her call, letting us know she can help with my case. I had a lot of fear, not only because of the difficulty of having to retell and relive a time in my life I just wanted to ignore, but I had fears of being rejected, told there wasn't anything anyone could do to help, that I couldn't afford and didn't deserve any actual help with overturning my discharge. It was in that first meeting, I still remember, after talking about everything that happened to me, I asked Catherine if I should just accept what was originally given and just move on. It was her reassurance that I had the opportunity to try and overturn it, that we're going to give our best effort to make my case, and that honestly there are other appeals to make in the worst case scenario, so it's still not over regardless. This combination of support in my life was so motivating for me, and I believe it really put me on the path to do things like reaching out to former friends and Marines that I served with for important letters of recommendations, to also seeing a therapist to help learn with coping with past and current stresses. My fiance could tell you the months and weeks leading up to the hearing was incredibly nerve-wracking. I was worried about saying the wrong things, not saying the right things, talking too much or too little, and the more I think about it, the more nervous it would make me. It was during this time, with meetings I had with Paula Arango, Catherine's supervisor, who truly put me at ease, making me the most absolutely prepared for my hearing. I would sit in the Islandia offices with both of them and talk for hours, discussing things I was never able to. And this made being able to explain my story in detail with a clear and confident tone a lot easier. The hearing itself seems like a blur to me now. I tried my best to stay calm, answer any questions, elaborate, and remain focused. What I can't forget is when one of the officers conducting the review towards the end of my hearing noted how well Paula knew my case and how it was clear they were dedicated to me by how quick specific information was recited. You know, waiting to hear back, the decision was going to obviously be a time and tension for me. One of the thoughts that worried me was that because Catherine and Paula had done such a thorough job in making my case, that there was never going to be a better shot than this review. It was just a couple of months ago in March, and I had gotten that letter I'd been waiting so long for. Nothing to describe